So hey guys, it's Kai, and today I'm back with another video. This is a different kind of video, but I'm going to show you guys something really cool. As you can probably see by the title, this is how to make your own DIY fidget spinner. I showed you guys in my not last video, but one of my videos, as like not a tutorial, but just some cool things to do with this. So I'm going to show you guys how to make one. So what you guys will need is you'll need 7 bearings, ball bearings, little skateboard ones just like these. Old ones, make sure they're old, otherwise you'll be wasting good bearings. A Stanley blade, some super glue, and maybe, one second, let me just get it, a sewing needle, an old sewing needle. So in order to make yourself one of these, people have been saying that these things are way overpriced for what they actually are. So I'm hopefully gonna make this tutorial really easy and simple for you guys to be able to make yourself your own one. And hopefully it works as well. I've never done this before, so hopefully you guys can enjoy this. But you guys are probably wondering, why do we need 7 ball bearings? Well, you're gonna need like on a normal one, there's only 4 bearings, the one in the middle and the 3 on the outside. As you can see, there's 1 in the middle right here, and there's 3 bearings on the outside. Well, I'm gonna show you why you're gonna need 7 of them. So out of all of your old skateboard bearings that you've got here, you're gonna need the middle one, which is this one. I've chosen this one because it spins the best, and that means I won't have to use a brand new one. And don't forget, we're recycling here, guys. So you're gonna need to place your middle one in the middle, okay? And you're gonna need to get your 3 outer edge ones, whatever, blah 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 blah. So I've chosen these 3 to go on the outside, and then your middle one here. So then what you're gonna have to do is, with these spare ones, place them around the edge, so then you get a perfectly even fidget spinner. So guys, for this bit, you're probably not going to be able to see me, but you'll be able to see this arrangement of fidget, like the bearings. Okay, so then you want to grab your super. 1 second, guys. Pow. So I've got it on a piece of white paper just so I don't get super glue everywhere. So what you want to make sure you do is push all of the 3 that you're going to be using. I've chosen to use these ones here as the ones, but let me just change up your guys' angle. Okay guys, as you can see, I have the bearings here in the middle. You want to make sure that they're all touching together, all good. So then you want to grab yourself your super glue right here, as you can see, super glue. And with the 3 that you've chosen to go on the outside, and with your center one, as you can see, the center bearing is this one here, and I've chosen this bearing here, this one, this, and this one here. Yeah. So you want to ignore these 3 here. Oh gosh. Oh no. Yeah. So you want to ignore these 3 because those are not important to you, because they're going to be removed once the super glue is dried. So you want to grab your super glue and just a dot in there. Super glue inside this middle bearing, because that then will stop your bearing from spinning, as you can see. So I'm just going to sit here, relax, and wait for this to dry. So yeah. Guys, I'm just going to come back to you when this is dry. Alright guys, this is dry, so now what you want to do is you want to grab yourself your super glue and give it one more drip. Guys, don't be greedy with the super glue. Make sure you give it a nice thick coat of super glue in there, because the more super glue you get in, the more you can trust it when it is spinning, and then you won't have to worry about it falling off when it's going around. Once again, I'm going to come back to you guys when this is dry. Alright, I take that back. But guys, comment down below whether you like these DIY videos that I'm making, because at the moment this is drying and I thought I'd do something a little bit different. Yeah, so like I said, comment down below if you like these DIY videos. Also, subscribe if you're new and you've just seen my video, because I'm going to try and do some more of these DIY videos and hopefully help you guys out in the future with different things like these and whatever else comes along, because I'll try and find a cheaper alternative for you guys that don't want to spend all the money that these things cost, because my one cost me £10 and that's pretty expensive for something like this. Kind of, you know, whereas you can make yourself one, which next to nothing, because I've already got the use out of these bearings and most people have these laying about anyway, so yeah. Also guys, this is going to be like a mini gift to one of my mates called Brandon. Go check out his Instagram. He's currently making himself a load of really good Insta edits. So these are going to be, I'm going to give this to my friend Brandon due to him wanting one of these fidget spinners. Oh, just dropped it. 1 second. Oh, got it. Due to him wanting one of these fidget spinners, but he doesn't want to spend all this money on one of these because it's not really worth £10, because they're kind of like, they're cool and all, but like, all you can do is just spin it. So yeah, so huge shout out to him. I'm making him this fidget spinner so he can have fun to mess about with and not have to spend all that money on something that he's only going to use 1 or 2 times. Alright guys, so I'm back with this being dry. I think it's dry. Look guys, I think if you look down there, it is dry. As you can see, all the glue has set. So what your next step you'll have to do is, 1 second, you'll have to move these outer spaces away, and bam. Right, so what might happen here is the spinner might be stuck to the paper, but that's okay, because that's where blade comes in. So let's have a check. So if we go to pick it up, yep, so it is indeed stuck to the paper. So I'll show you how to remove it from the paper the best way possible. So alright guys, with your razor blade, you want to just give it a quick, like, this is dangerous guys, so if you can, get an adult to supervise you while you're using the blade, but you don't need to press hard. You just need to be able to move this whole piece out. Okay, so as you can see, I can kind of start to get it off, but I don't really want to risk snapping these off because these are only weak molds to try and get it on. So if I use this razor blade, which is hopefully sharp enough for me to give it a little nick, to tear bits and bits off every now and then. So I'll put you guys into time-lapse mode, and I'll try and get most of this paper off. I'm out of time-lapse mode, and as you can see, this is semi-glued together, yeah, which is really good. Okay, I forgot to mention at the start, you also will need, sorry I dropped it, you'll also need some thread. It doesn't matter what colour or size or thickness, I don't even think there is different thicknesses of thread, but you'll need thread. Okay, so what you'll have to do is you'll have to put this down gently and get your thread. So this is good thread. Alright guys, I'm going to try and explain this as best as possible. So what you want to do is you want to grab your thread and you want to wrap it around this bit here as much as you can. So I'll come back to you when that is done, because it's kind of really difficult to film with one hand. Alright guys, as you can see, what I've done is I've wrapped it around a couple of times, left a bit here, and I haven't cut it yet. So let me put you... Alright guys, so once you've done this, you want to wrap it up just a little bit more. Grab your super glue, obviously take off the lid. And this is where, I don't know if I can get this in for you guys, but you want to put 1 drop onto the thread. This essentially is like cementing the, what do you call it, the thread into the fidget spinner to hopefully give it a better bond and more to stick to. And flip it over and do it to the other side. So Alright guys, sorry once again, I forgot to tell you that you will also be needing a lighter. I'll show you what that lighter is for because in a second, because I'm still waiting for these to dry, but you'll also need a lighter and possibly a Sharpie pen. Don't ask why a Sharpie pen, but I'll show you. This is just for looks. Oh gosh, alright guys, as you can see on here I have all of these loose threads and unwanted bits and bobs, and what I'm going to show you is how you can get rid of those. You will need a lighter, one that preferably works, useful. So first step after you've allowed the glue to dry and you've done all the previous steps is you want to use your blade and slice it away as close to the edge as possible. Obviously it's not going to be perfect, but that's where the lighter comes in and hopefully saves you, because it would be annoying if you couldn't. Don't cut yourself guys. Also make sure you got parent supervision to make sure you don't kill yourself, because that would not be good and you wouldn't be able to watch the best content on YouTube, would you, if you were dead? No. Alright, so guys, before you think that I'm doing this without parent supervision, my parents are standing behind the camera right now, just to make sure everything's all good. So what you're going to have to do is breathe, chill. Right, so as you can see, I've still got little fluffy ends and bits and bobs on the edge. So this is where the lighter steps in. You want to make sure you've got a firm grip and you're well away from the flame. You want to light it and just singe the ends. Okay, then flip it over, relight it, and just singe the ends. Alright guys, mine's all cooled down, and it spins, it does what you need. Sharpie is personal preference. What you can do is, if you get an old bearing, yeah, you can grab yourself your blade, being careful guys, because I don't want you to hurt yourself, and you can pry this little bit open, and then you have it open, which is really convenient because I've just realised on the back it is missing its protective shield. So what you do is just place it. Alright guys, on my original fidget spinner, which is right here, it comes with these little cool plastic caps. So if you do have it, have the original, you can place the plastic caps on where it was, and you have the plastic caps onto your homemade fidget spinner. How cool is that? So that allows you to then place it onto the table and then spin it on the table. Obviously it doesn't spin as well as this one, but guys, bear in mind this is a DIY. So yeah, guys, I'm kind of like really happy the way this come out. It spins really well, as you can see. Not using any brand new bearings either. These are just old scrappy bearings that have been taken out, and guys, just look at this. It spins like really well. So I'm gonna jump into a quick edit of this spinning around doing its thing. So yeah, I'll see you after the edit. So alright guys, I know that today was a different video, but I hope you enjoyed it anyway. So if you have, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe if you're new. Also, share this with your friends. Let them know, you know, Also, become part of the notification squad. Click that little bell. Check out the description below to check my Instagram. So yeah, like I said, if you have enjoyed, smash that like button. Peace, guys.